Welcome to the Apex. I'm your host, Zell, and today, as usual, we've got news with an edge. Let's get into it. From the blog and print world, we have over at KnifeNews, Hinderer debuted a new Dauntless collaboration, and well, you just have to go check it out. And we have the Benchmade 737 Aileron optimized for two-handed opening. You want to know why they did that? Well, you are going to have to go over there and read the article, aren't you? Because it's kind of interesting, but not for me. May be perfect for some of you guys. All right, so guys, one thing I want to talk about. Right here on the Zelrick YouTube channel, we have hit 4,500 and some odd subscribers, which is really, really cool. And it's really great, and we're going to do a giveaway. However, we're not just doing a giveaway right here on the Zelrick YouTube channel. Nick, or Stazza23, as you guys know him, Nick has hit 2,000 subscribers over on his channel, so we're doing a blowout. Big one. We have prizes coming in from various companies. We've got all kinds of things going on, and whenever we've got it all up in one big ball of wax, we are going to set up a survey, probably over on Google Forms for you guys to take. You take the survey, you'll be entered to win some of the prizes. And I think the major prize pack, the biggest prize pack, is gonna be worth, don't hold me to this, but I'm pretty sure the biggest prize pack is gonna be worth in excess of 600 bucks. Now, gonna have to be a subscriber of one of the channels, or both actually, and you're going to have to take the survey to get in on that. And I think we're going to be doing 6 prize packs. That's our plan anyhow, if everything shows up the way it's supposed to. And we've got stuff from KME. We've got stuff from Bestech. The 400-pound gorilla put in some really nice stuff. And we've got, and there's several companies out there that are going to be putting in on it. That's just kind of the tip of the iceberg there. And there's going to be some custom stuff from Stazza23 and myself. So you want to get subscribed here, and you want to get subscribed over on Stazza23's channel. His channel will be linked in the description below. I don't remember if it's below mine. It's, my channel's first this week, and then maybe Nick next, or maybe Brian next. I'm not sure. But it's down there. You need to get over there and get subscribed there and subscribe here. Don't forget to hit the little bells in both places so you'll know exactly when that giveaway and all of our other videos go live. Now, moving on to video, talking about that, right here on the Zelrick YouTube channel, we have the Microtech Stitch Brawny Auto Excellence. Now, I don't have that knife up here anymore. I did the video on it so I could take it down to my brother in Texas, but it is, to look at, one of the goofiest knives ever. The blade and handle ratio is off, blade stock's really thick, it's an auto, blah, 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 blah. And then you put your hands on it. And just watch the video. It'll make more sense. And then we had the Microtech UTX-85 Hellhound. That is just a cool little knife. Super cool little knife. That's all there is to that one. It's just super cool. And yeah, Stazza23 was up next. And he's got 2 EDC knife champs with the longest reign in his rotation. Pretty cool there. And he has a look at a UTX-85. That's a Microtech UTX-85 in CF and Damascus. And a BlackFox Bean Gen 2 first impressions. And he's got the Bestech Engine. That's another one of those little sub 3-inch blades from Bestech. It's another one I think is going to be good. Nick and Brian this week have put up little videos on those. I have one here, and I'll get one up as soon as I can. And speaking of that, Slicey Dicey, he brings us the Bestech Engine first look, and he compares it with the Goblin, which is a great thing because, guys, something I'd like to say here is 2 years ago, maybe a little longer, whenever Seth and I designed the Roxy, there were barely any sub 3-inch blades out there in that middle category. In the category where, yeah, you could go use that thing to do general EDC tasks. Most of the little 2-inch blades were junk steel and just didn't work right. There were a few, and that's one of the reasons we designed the Roxy. All right, now our Roxy this December, whenever it goes live from We, is gonna be in massive competition because other players figured it out, and now there are lots and lots of those sub 3-inch knives out there. And the engine's one of them. Slicey Dicey has a look at it in comparison with the Goblin. And he also has, he's like Bestech and We this week. He's got the Civivi Praxis and Baklash. And he asked, how do budget knives improve from here? That's a good question, guys. You guys know anything coming out of We, I don't truly review. I just try to give you guys an overview of it because, well, I'd get them out, I send them to the pass around, and I don't have time. And another thing is, I want to get them out of my hands and into other people's hands, and that's important to me to get the reviews from other folks. And, man, this Civivi stuff, at its price point, it's literally blowing every Kershaw and CRKT out of the water. Now, not on design. They don't have a lot of designs yet. However, I know for a fact there's 2 more coming. But they are just blowing them out of the water on build quality. And it's one of those things where if I was looking at knives at that price point, I would just order the Baklash. Why? Because it's the smallest of the current ones, and they're just that much better built than most of the stuff out there that's definitely under 50 bucks. And even though they've got longer blades, 375 and whatnot, they're still built lighter and smaller than most of the other knives out there that have larger blade stock. They're using D2. They've got thicker handles, or maybe they're not thicker. I don't know. They feel thicker and they feel heavier. So Civivi so far is very, very interesting, and I hope it stays that way. And Slicey Dicey will tell you more about it. LuvThemKnives brings us a District Knives Apollo knife, a classic cleaver flipper that's well done. More cleavers. You guys really like those cleavers? If you like the cleavers, let me know. I guess we've kind of made a cleaver. The Roxy 4 is not a cleaver, but it is a big old Warncliffe. But we really haven't designed a cleaver. Should we design a cleaver here with Todd Knife and Tool? Let me know, because, we can do it. We just haven't because, well, nobody said they wanted one from us. And we'd have to figure out how to do it on our terms, And Nick Shabazz brings us a couple of budget knives this week. And we'll talk about Nick's little issue here in a minute. First off, let's talk about the Spyderco Byrd Meadowlark 2. That is a Byrd Meadowlark 2. I understand why people put Spyderco in front of that, and I may have done it in the past. However, just like Civivi, Byrd is a separate brand from Spyderco. And these lights are killing me. I'm going to have to go back to the other lights, but you see little things on my glasses. I guess I could just take my glasses off and set them over here, couldn't I? That way I wouldn't have the things on my glasses. That would fix that. Anyhow, this Byrd Meadowlark 2 that he's got is the titanium one, and it's the most... I don't understand. You'll have to go see if Nick does. Maybe Nick understands the titanium in the Byrd line. I don't. And he also has the Blade HQ exclusive CRKT carbon fiber 12C27 Pilar. It says it's a quick Shabazz review. I wouldn't worry. Well, I'm not going to say anything. Anyhow. Nick got himself in a little bit of hot water this week. Not really, but he took it a little harder than I think maybe he needed to. He got a hold of a Kershaw Barrage, I believe it was, from a viewer a long time ago, and the video just came up in the past few weeks. Because if you don't know, Nick does that. He has a huge back catalog that he keeps, which is a great thing, and I wish I could do that, but it doesn't seem like I can ever achieve it. I try. But anyhow, Nick put the video up on this barrage. He got contacted by Kai Industries, who owns Kershaw, and they said, that's not our knife. That is a copy. Well, first thing, guys, be on the lookout in your eBay lookings, in your looking across the forums, your Craigslists, etc. Wherever you're looking at used knives, or even new knives for that matter, there are people, any good design gets, I got something on my arm, that's weird. There we go. Any good design is going to get aped. I mean, they're gonna copy it. It doesn't matter if it's a $25 knife or a several $1,000 knife. Some of those companies out there are gonna do that. So be sure to buy from reputable sources whenever you're trading knives, selling knives, buying knives from individuals. Be sure that you know who you're getting it from, because, you know, just like Nick, it's really hard to tell. I mean, it's super hard to tell sometimes whether you're getting a fake or the real thing. And some of the little issues with the fakes could be minor manufacturing issues with the real thing and that sort of stuff. So really be aware. And Nick has put up a retraction video, and he's put stuff up over on Instagram, and it's, you know, he's doing the right thing. But be aware of these things, guys. Clones are out there. There's, you know, Samurai News 710. There are probably clones of that knife. There are clones of the Rats. There's clones of the the Avispa and whatever the other one is, the little Lessie knives. There's clones. Those are $30 knives, guys. There's clones of them out there. So, you know, just be aware. And let's move along here. We got EDC Gear Reviews brings us the Hinderer XM18 with the tri-way pivot. We haven't done one of these here because I'm waiting for some specific models to trickle their way out of Hinderer, and they will eventually. And then we'll get a review over here. But in the meantime, EDC Gear Reviews has got you taken care of. And Blade Banter brings us the Tuya Knives Envy by Dave Warren. It says, great knife, but you have to go over there and watch the video to find out what the but is. And we have the, also from Blade Banter, we have the Ferrum Forge Fortis 2.0 and a giveaway announcement. And then over in the IV with the birds, we've got a little Bestech Zen for $102 and most carried EDC knives summer edition. And Cedric and Ada Outdoors. This week, Pete is working hard. He's got S125V unleashed. Plus, he's going to try to sharpen it. Well, actually, he succeeds, but, you know. And Kevin Cleary has the Artisan Cutlery Tradition. That's one of the few Artisan Cutlery knives that actually looks appealing to me. And Kevin will tell you all about it. And Blade Centered has the WE 809 Practic. JT's Knife Life brings us the Reich P865. All them numbers. Great design and execution, but how do you apply it? That's what he says, what he asks, I guess. And Dr. Frunke unboxes the Grail Wari. You have to go find out what that is. And he has a Robert Carter SM100 Warfighter. That's an interesting one there, too. And guys, that's it for the news this week. Sorry we're running a little late. Man, things around here are, well, they're just jammed up. And I'm trying to keep things going for everybody. But, well, that's just the way things go sometimes. But I don't know when it's all going to straighten out, friends. It's been crazy since Blade Show, and I don't see it calming down. So, doing the best I can for y'all, and trying to get this bunker down here all straightened up so I don't have to keep standing up to do this. Although I do like to be able to move around a little bit more. That way I can point at you and walk funny and do all kinds of fun things. Anyhow, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click that little bell button. Don't forget that Nick and I have, Stazza23 and I have a giveaway coming up. And it's going to be a doozy. You're going to want to be in on that one, guys. And you guys have a great day. I'll see you next time.